So what the hell are you gonna do? Armed and dangerous!
Ah! John, no! Wait.
Yo. About to get it going.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
See what we play. Spider-Man.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic too.
Get another shot going. You ain't played this game though, bro? You need to play with me.
Thor can destroy just about anything.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Nice sword. What's it do?
It is psychic.
Cool. Mine has a piece of my soul.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can finish this without even using my claws.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh, you're dead, buddy. Oh, good. You're not at work? What kind of console you got with it? What kind of console you got?
You stop them in their tracks.
Soul sword. Charge!
Oh, yeah, that's good, I don't think PS4 and shit can play it. Oh.
My soul is stubborn.
I really want to play Spider-Man. I even played him.
Sorry, all out of
I
hellfire.
just started playing Spider-Man, bro. I kind of want to play him. Fucked. Oh.
Ready to put on a show.
Still trying to find a main. Oh, you played it before? Yeah. I don't know, man. I really like a lot of people. Spider-Man's such a good character. Takes so much skill.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh yeah, for sure, at the end. I don't know. I haven't played that character much. I mean, I played her a good amount, maybe an hour or two. But like, she's really
I'm
hard.
your friendly
She
neighbor,
dies so
Spider-Man.
quick.
Only my neighborhood
when
is
you
now
use her
like
ultimate.
multiple realities. Cool, right?
She's really good.
Life is hard sometimes.
Trying to
At least
get
maybe
used
I
to
can make it
Spider-Man.
easier for
Spider-Man's
other
really
30
good. You
seconds
know how
before
you
you attack. Get ready.
probably one of the most broken characters in the game. I know we got C-Dope.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Spider-Man's probably the
Seems
hardest
like an
one.
Avengers gig. I mean, I've made it to the big league?
And I'm playing on a new mouse,
Watch
Kevin.
out, they're headed our way. Aw, you could have been a hero, Frank. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Looks like the mission area is captured now.
Fight for the good guys next time. Feeling good. Temper my step.
Get the health
Gonna
pack.
get sticky. Living in Aunt May's chicken soup.
Oh my god. Exactly, bro. You use Spider-Man, it's just like, it's just so much
We're gonna do better
buttons.
this
Like
time.
I'm literally pressing about 30 buttons a second. It's fucking insane.
Frank's gone full
Bro
turret mode.
is going crazy.
Gonna get sticky.
Oh my god. No, you just gotta, this game's all about comboing your abilities, bro, to do as much
I
damage
gotta
as
do better
possible.
this time. Met with the amazing Spider-Man.
There we go.
Progress is past the halfway point.
Need help,
Feeling good. This kitty has been declawed.
Judge, jury,
Just a good,
executioner!
good damage.
Gonna get
Just
sticky.
need to get away as fast as possible. Go back to this health pack.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I just heard her counter the small people, bro.
Aw, you could have been a hero, Frank. Gonna get sticky.
Get back to the health
Feels
pack.
good. Round and pound.
You could die. Oh, what? Spider-Man's a fast-moving character, bro. So like, you can go anywhere you want, any second of the match.
Here they come to kick us out. Nice.
Nice.
Round is
Oh, I'm dog shit. Oh my god, he's on me. Can I get out of this area? What?
better than Aunt May's chicken soup. We are waiting for
Do
reinforcements.
we still win? Oh no, we lost. I got, let's see here, 7 and 3, 3,500. Not bad, dude. Like I said, I mean, I can't even show you my
It's up
time.
to
I
us
probably
to help
have
the people
less
who
than
can't
an
help
hour on
themselves.
Spider-Man. Just watch enough videos, you know what you're doing.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Is there something on your mind? Can I help? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
You sure those are bad guys? Count on me. Spider-Fish is ready to punch. And stay down.
Get back. Get back in.
Kept in my step. Go back to the amazing Spider-Man.
Gotta get out now.
Spider-Fish is ready to punch. The mission
Wait
area
for
is
our
ours.
webs to review.
Spider-Fish is ready to punch.
There's no health. I think there's one right here.
You sure those are bad guys? This kitty has been destroyed.
Dead.
I gotta do better this time.
The thing about Spider-Man, bro, is you can get back so quick.
Nice. Round internet, watch out.
Hello?
Spider-Fish is ready to punch.
This is not awesome. Oh my god, I didn't know what was going on, dude.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make an exception.
Oh!
That
Oh!
before Frank gets up.
Oh! Hey, which server do you play in it? In the East.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make an exception.
Our enemies are here.
Oh!
Gotcha back. Go back with the amazing
Guess, You can come join, bro, if you want.
Now I've got
I'm down
something
for
to
a
prove.
second. Let me know if you want to join.
No, you can't expect to win 'em all.
Ah, got your back. Put some pep in my step. Huh. Go met with the amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
Hey, it's pretty good. Hollywood is fucked. Let's watch it.
I don't think that a lot of this is going to go public with P. Diddy because a lot of the people, truth is that they're underage, right? And so they're not going to have a trial about, like, underage sex crimes that go public. But man, it's looking real weird.
Since Diddy's arrest in September, many celebrities have been suspiciously quiet. Diddy was connected with almost everyone in the Hollywood elite and the music industry.
Yeah.
Almost every celebrity had met him at some point, and many had gone even further, joining his parties and perhaps even his crimes. In this day and age, silence is a celebrity's greatest enemy, and unfortunately many of them are learning this the hard way. Take for example LeBron James. Love him or hate him.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Man, he should not have said
Diddy
that.
party.
Why did you say that? There's no reason you had to say that.
LeBron is undeniably one of the biggest
Man.
names in the NBA, holding 4 championships under his belt, being compared to Michael Jordan as the GOAT, and being declared an NBA All-Star 20 years in a row cements his mantle as the top of basketball.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he has been involved in some rumors lately, and it all happened with a single comment. During one of Diddy's live streams 4 years ago, the NBA star made a quick appearance
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
and declared, "Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
What do you think about all
Yeah,
that,
that's-
bro? You hear about Jay-Z and the other guy? I can't remember. It might have been Diddy, but Jay-Z and Diddy with the 13-year-old girl.
At the time, no one thought much of the exchange.
Oh,
All it
man.
was a
That
pair of
just came
out
celebrities
not
having
too long
each
ago.
other
To
up,
say.
and
That was
LeBron
like
had no idea how
a
damning
week and a
those
half
words
ago.
would be,
Jay-Z and
nor how
Diddy.
quickly his fellow athletes would turn on him because of them. During the build-up to a fight against Joaquin Buckley, Colby Covington made some scathing comments about LeBron. At the time, LeBron James had suddenly stepped down from his team for
I think that to say that LeBron James was in on it or knew about it is kind of unfair. And I'm sure P. Diddy did have parties and he did have people at.
I wouldn't say it's unfair. It's him. He was including like everybody else. The whole P Diddy hit list, that was coming out. He was talking about it.
Parties that may have been present when weird and bad things were happening, but they might not have necessarily known about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. They'd
Like, I
always
remember I've
been
been
up
at
for some
parties
shit,
before,
dude, 100%.
and
No way.
there was like one time people were like doing drugs, and I didn't even know that. Like, I was somewhere else, I wasn't paying attention, but I found out.
Bro,
like,
that big of parties, there's no way some shit ain't going on in the background. They talking about it being hundreds of people.
later on somebody was doing drugs there. Sure, I just don't know.
personal reasons. This seemed to come out of nowhere. He was also taking a break from social media at the same time. It might have been a coincidence, especially since LeBron was
Ooh.
nursing a foot injury, but
Yeah.
other people didn't think so. Any other time, people
Foot injury, more like a fucking dick injury.
would never have blinked an eye at this. He's at the top of his game, maybe he just
Yeah.
needs a break. However, LeBron's break began shortly after a clip of the livestream with him and Diddy started making the rounds, and the whole thing just seemed too fishy, and Covington held no punches. During the press conference, the UFC fighter deemed James as a scumbag for his past comments and starts on certain political issues, and then he went on to voice his confusion about why people thought of him as a role model, and finished by telling the NBA player that he hoped he got locked up in the same cell as Diddy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he wants to defund the police, the most patriotic people in America. Yeah, I do think that if I ever hear somebody say
You ever seen this guy? You ever seen this guy, Kev?
Defund the police, I immediately take everything that they say much less seriously. I wish that we could have a person, like, if Trump could do a thing where anybody who is in favor of defunding the police, I would be willing to pay more taxes to pay for a one-way trip for them to live in a country with no police. I think that would be perfect. Total problem solved. You don't like the police? Okay, go over there.
It was a very intense
Greenland?
speech. Force End MMA followed it with an interview a few days later.
Yeah.
During the interview,
Ah,
Covington
you do
commented
really.
on how
A
odd
lot of
James's
people are
radio
starting to
silence
know about this guy, man. Him and this guy. A lot of people know about him and this guy. They watch him because he's like the same. This guy right here. He's like the same, basically, as this guy.
was and demanded to know where he'd actually gone.
Tell you guys the other day at Media Day, now all of a sudden he's went radio silent. He's taking an indefinite leave and he's nowhere to be found. So where'd you go, LeBron? Why'd you leave? You have something to hide?
And he's not the only celebrity who's called out LeBron James for the livestream comments. Sean Strickland also shared his thoughts on the matter on X.
He shares his thoughts on every matter. He talks about, this guy, he's talking about shit all the time.
Where he would deem LeBron James as spineless, mocking
Yeah.
him for ever attending Diddy's parties, closing off with an also unflattering comment
I
about
bet him and Machine Gun Kelly were Puff's bottom bitches.
Talking about MGK. Oh, shit.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't even know that. Sean Strickland said that, I think.
LeBron James's role in those parties.
Yeah.
Other people have tried to defend LeBron James or insisted that people wait until the law has decided on the
same
matter.
content.
But speculations
They
are
great
impossible
at
to
it.
stop.
Yeah,
and while
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
has been
They
confirmed,
got,
LeBron
I don't
James's
know, they
lack
got,
of response to the
like, the
accusations really hasn't helped his
easiest
case.
position on
And the fact that
YouTube,
he suddenly
basically.
left the
They
spotlight
just report on
raises
anything
people's
that's
suspicions even
happening.
more. As most people felt that this break came way too soon straight after the Diddy allegations to be a coincidence. As what other reason would he have to avoid social media than
They
bad
post,
press?
like,
But for
a
now,
piece,
people are
like,
erring on the side
3
of caution.
times a
But
day at
I
LeBron
think
least,
also
minimum.
for
Post 3 times a day. This guy right here posts every couple of
Certainty
hours.
starts here.
He
with the
posts like insane amounts.
Man. Yeah. Anyway, I think also the reason is because LeBron shared a lot of political views that people disagreed with. So now people have more of a reason to go even harder that he's like not talking about it. So like there's like a secondary reason for it as well.
He definitely isn't the only celebrity catching strays from Diddy's case, as Jay-Z has also felt the consequences
There
of his
he
choice
is,
of friends when he
Jay-Z.
received his own bout of accusations.
Oh, yeah.
In October, amid the numerous allegations against Diddy, one stood out amongst the rest. A young girl who was sexually assaulted by a trio of
13, there it
celebrities.
is.
The initial
I
suit
didn't even know
only
it was
listed
gonna be
Diddy,
here.
referring to the other 2 perpetrators as Celebrity A, male, and Celebrity B, female.
Who do you think they were, guys? who do you guys think it was?
However, after an attempt to keep things anonymous, the defendant amended the suit. On the 8th of December, Jay-Z was the first celebrity linked to Diddy's alleged
December
illegal
8th.
activities.
Okay.
According to the allegations filed, the now 37-year-old Jane Doe was determined to get into the VMAs in
37. So that would be, if she's 13, that would be 24 years ago.
Damn.
Wow.
2000. It was on her bucket list, and while she didn't have a ticket,
Yeah.
she was sure she'd find another way to get in. So a friend dropped her off at a Radio City music hall, where the VMAs were being hosted. She began her search. While there were no celebrities around to talk to, she could ask their limo drivers about getting in. One of those drivers claimed to work for Diddy. He couldn't get her
She
into the
asked
awards, but he
Diddy's
did invite
limo
her to an
driver,
after
dude.
party. According to the allegation, he said that the rapper
So she got invited to a Hollywood after party at 13 years old?
Nuh-uh.
Huh.
Nah, getting invited to a Hollywood after party at 13 years old is different. I could not imagine.
Okay.
but liked younger girls, and she fit what he was looking for. He explained that he needed to drop Diddy and others off first, but if she could meet him after the VMAs, he
Nah,
could get her
bro's
to
a
the after
pedophile.
party. Being young and naive to the dangers of the invitation, the young girl agreed. And after a 20-minute
Diddy's
drive, she
driver
arrived at the
is a
White House with a
pedophile.
new
That
shaped
is
driveway.
insane.
A lot of people
Even-
ask me
even
how
the
to bring their
driver,
ideas
bro.
to life.
I wonder if this is true, man. Like,
Yeah,
I never,
if it's true, it's insane.
I never
It's just a
believed
group
this
full of
shit like right
pedophiles,
off the
literally.
bat. But there sure are a lot of coincidences.
I don't know. You know, people surround themselves with their kind of people, so.
Create
They're
videos
really,
that feel
yeah.
seamless,
There's a
professional,
lot
and
of really
exciting to
weird
share.
coincidences.
Within video AI, you can create full-length videos by
Yeah,
typing in
wow.
your idea. For example, type a prompt like, make a 30-second video capturing the essence of New York City through diverse, lifelike portraits, and maintain consistent natural daylight as if filmed over 3 to 4 hours during the day.
That's not what I would
uniform
type.
lighting. The video should also feel connected through a soft narration that flows with the imagery, telling a story about emotion and
Yeah.
the urban human
Bullshit.
experience. And in minutes, you'll have a fully realized first cut.
I've walked these streets for decades, watching the ebb and flow of millions.
But it doesn't stop there. Fine-tuning your video is just as simple. Using text-based commands, you can make edits
AI
like add my
slot
voice,
pass.
translate to French, or even make the background music more upbeat. And
AI
you'll
is
never
the
have
future,
to deal
man.
with complex video timelines again. Just focus on your idea and watch your vision come to life. Want to take it up a notch? You can even clone your voice so that your videos are narrated in your own style,
Yep.
giving
Hey,
them a
bro.
personal, professional
Get this
touch.
ad off my fucking shit.
I've walked these
Hurry
streets
up.
for decades,
On with the video,
watching the
bro.
I mean, I think that just pretty much says it right there, huh?
On with the video.
crafting a storytelling masterpiece and ad production costs was an NDA. She was then met by a site that would have shown entering.
NDA.
Make sure to click the link below
agreement.
and use my code MOON50 to get twice the number of AI minutes in your first month.
Wow.
Apparently, upon entering, 2 men asked her to sign what she now believes was an NDA. She was then met by a site that would have shocked any 13-year-old.
I don't know.
Imagine, bro. 2 men pull up, fucking tux, all that shit looking spiffy, and they say to sign an NDA out of nowhere, non-disclosure agreement. Fuck all that.
Why you would even do that? I mean, if a crime was committed, then you know, you can't have an NDA protect you. But
Yeah,
who knows?
yeah. Inside was a party resembling the movie Eyes Wide Shut, a huge party of celebrities, some of which she
Ooh.
recognized and tried to mingle with. Allegedly, all of them were drinking and participating
Yeah, she's
in
13
widespread
now.
drug use.
Yeah.
Wait
Yeah,
staff
13 doing all of this, being through this, it's fucking insane.
with the crowd while loud music boomed through the room. While attempting to socialize,
Being at celebrity parties, bro, that's got fucking millions and millions and millions of followers. Just being
the
at their
young girl
parties
took
in
one of the
Hollywood
offered
would be
drinks.
insane.
It was
Ooh.
reddish yellow and tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After
Especially
a few sips, she
nowadays,
felt
there's so many
lightheaded
people,
and
it's
went
just
looking for a
crazy.
place to lie down. And
Man.
that bitter taste could have been GHB, a party drug known for causing drowsiness and often used to spike people. According to the allegation,
People, there's something. This shit happens all the time. Like, it happened at TwitchCon apparently.
Yeah,
it's
TwitchCon.
believed that Diddy or
You
his
hear about all that, the TwitchCon bullshit. There's a bunch of different shit. It's not just to have to do with TwitchCon, but there's different shit with Dr. Disrespect and everything. That's just, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a really big streamer that like plays a whole role in everything. He like plays as some like dude with a wig and a mustache on and shit.
employees at his
He's talking to like some little kid apparently, but
instruction were adding the drug to the guests' drinks. She found a room that was empty of everything besides a large bed and planned to rest there for a while. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, things quickly went from bad to worse when the accused trio of celebrities stumbled into the room. According to her allegation, Diddy had a crazed look in his eyes. He approached her aggressively, claimed that she was ready to party, and threw her towards a wall. While she was able to get up again, Diddy grabbed her once more and threw her onto the bed. At that point, she was getting more and more disorientated, which the trio took advantage of. Allegedly, celebrity A removed her clothes and raped her while Diddy and the female celebrity watched. Once finished, he stepped back against a wall and Diddy took his place.
I'm a fucking tard. What the fuck did I just do? What is it, 1929?
And the 2 others still watching. When the rapper knocked her down, intending to continue, the young girl started to fight back, and after a bit of a struggle, she landed a punch to Diddy's neck that caused him to stop. She stood up, grabbed her clothes and shoes, and ran out of the room, her dress covering her like a towel. Not entirely free, she then ran around the house until she found the front door. Once outside,
You telling me Diddy got his ass beat by a 13-year-old girl? No this is no way. Like, there's like I don't know if I believe this, man. Like, this is wild. This is wild, man. Like, it's no. I mean, like, I'm not saying it. What do I always say? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. This is an extraordinary claim. Let's be reasonable here,
ran towards
okay?
a nearby gas station.
It is
Fortunately for
an
the young girl, a female clerk saw that she was in distress and allowed her to use the phone. She called her dad, admitted she had lied about where she was, and was soon picked up. After the alleged incident, the young girl fell into a deep depression. Apparently, she now suffers from PTSD and a seizure disorder caused by the stress and trauma. You can only imagine how traumatizing this would be. She also claims to have difficulty with relationships and functioning in society. Following all of this, both men were very quick to deny these allegations. Diddy's lawyers deemed the suit a shameless publicity stunt to get money out of him. The rapper's issue was that he already had a checkered past outside of his friendship with Diddy. He was friends with predators like R. Kelly, even after it came out that he married a minor and was often rumored to be dating minors himself. However, the dodgiest thing about him is his relationship with Beyonce. During a 2000 interview with 17, Beyonce...
I haven't heard about this. I have yet to hear about this.
...explained that she'd be in no rush to get married once she started dating the rapper. In fact, she'd sworn off getting married until she turned 25.
Okay.
The logic behind the decision was quite sound. As she told 17, I really don't believe that you will love the same thing when you're 20 as you do at 30.
Sure.
She wanted to discover who she was before sharing it with the man she planned to spend the rest of her life with. However, as sweet as that sentiment is, Beyonce was still dating Jay-Z throughout the 8 years before they got married. It's possible that she looked to him for guidance as she learned to navigate the music industry and certain aspects of adult life. But this doesn't seem very good for several reasons. Firstly, because of how long they've been together. Jay-Z set his wife's standard for what to expect from a partner. This means that even in situations where another woman might have left, such as her partner cheating on her multiple times, Beyonce stayed because it was the kind of behavior she'd come to expect. This also implies that the rapper could shape her...
Impossible to know whether this happened. This is all super conjecture. Thanks for the subs, man. Appreciate it.
...into the woman he wanted. Something she confirmed during a speech she made before they were married.
You taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when we first started dating. You taught me how to be a woman. Taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when we first started.
She say 20? She said 20, right?
I think you taught me how to be a woman. You taught me how to be leaders. You taught me how to be a friend. You've given me so much in life.
Many seem to think that Jay-Z had successfully molded her into something for him. She wasn't her own woman, but rather a product of his fantasies. And one
I think this is all bullshit. I do. I think this entire narrative, like, I've heard tons of speeches like this, of, like, you know, a man saying this about a woman or vice versa. I don't think this really means a whole lot. Yeah, there's no proof. Yeah. I'm not really grooming. She's 20 years old. She a grown ass woman. She's 20 years old. It's not